But basically, you go to flagladyva.com/wplogin.php.
Slash what?
WP as in WordPress.
Yeah.
Dash login.php.
PHP.
Yes. So that's the name of this page. So this is where you get to log in.
Okay.
And for you, you're just going to type Cheryl, because that's your username. And then your password, which I can email to you here in a second. It's a long, complicated one.
Okay.
But the idea is that you save it in your browser or something, and then you don't have to worry about it anymore, you know. But I'll email it to you. Okay.
Well, there's a thing there that says save
Yeah,
password. Yeah.
exactly. So this is when you first log in, you'll get to here. This is your dashboard.
Okay.
And there'll be some updates here and there, but I take care of those. My automated system doesn't do it the day they're available. So I usually wait like a week or two and then update things.
Okay, so that's what that Kevin.
But that's all automated.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So basically, all I want is just because I want you to be, to run the website, and basically, I just want to be able to
Get into
upload
it.
pictures,
Right.
take them out,
Right. We'll
and
go over
write
that.
the article.
Easy.
And-
Okay.
So the main place you're going to go then is right here on this menu on the left, products. So when
yeah.
when
So
you click
that's
on
the only
products,
thing I would use is products.
pretty
We'll
much,
get
yeah.
there, Cheryl, because I'm using it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So when you click on products, it takes you to this. This is a list of all your products.
Oh,
And you've got 3 pages, so this is how you navigate to the next page,
okay.
just so you know. You can filter by product types and stuff, so if you want to go down here, I think all yours are pretty much the same product type, but you have categories.
Flags, yeah.
Flags, burlap, and uncategorized, I try to keep it 0, because you want everything in a category.
Right. So I'm
So-
able to start a new category.
Oh, yeah.
How would you do that?
We'll get there.
Okay.
So
Okay,
let's
all right.
let's go to this first one. It just says making camp memories. So I'm
Okay.
gonna click on the title, and it takes you to that item page. And so here, I'm gonna get rid of all these extra boxes up top here. These are stuff I need to worry about, not you.
See, that's why I don't little
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about. Oh God, I don't want to mess up the site.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, I can do that
So
too.
you've got the title of the product, and then what they call the main
Okay,
description
right,
here.
Right, good, and that's what I want to keep that and on all mine.
Yep. Down here
the
on the right
flag,
is the
yep.
image, and then here is product data, and so here's where you can put in like we're on inventory here, and you can actually tell it to manage stock. So you can click this and say, I've got 5 of those, and low stock threshold. This is when it warns you. So when you get
At
down to 2,
It'll
you
warn
can
you.
it'll warn you, or you can set it to whatever you want, 3, 4, whatever.
Okay.
So at 2, it's supposed to send you an email. And I'm recording all this,
Oh,
so
okay, good.
you'll be able to see this stuff.
Thank you.
You can also say do not allow for back orders, because that's what I'd recommend for you. Because
I
usually
don't. Yes, and
when you sell out, that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this means if you have 5 in here and people order 5, it will actually just take it down off your store. It won't show to customers because
Right, okay.
you'll be sold out.
Okay.
If you were to hit like allow, then even if you had none, people could still order it, and you don't want that.
No.
Okay. So that's inventory, and then you've got things like shipping. And this is where you put like the weight and the dimensions and the shipping class. Don't worry about that for now because they're all the same. We've already set all that stuff up.
Okay.
Linked products is
Yeah,
like
that's okay. So don't worry about any of that. So basically, what I'm doing is
Mm-hmm.
either removing the product and putting up new ones. That's basically what I'd be doing.
So you
Right?
want to add something other than flags?
so.
Right. That's going to be in another
We'll get
category.
there. Yep.
Okay.
And he'll get to that.
So if there was only one flag of this type, but you have 2 different sizes, right? So it's a variable product. It's not a simple product. So what you do is go down here to variations, and you've got large and garden.
Yep. We've already got that set up.
Yeah, and so and it's a little weird, but when you move your mouse, the options over here disappear. So what you want to do is, what I do is I just click right here, expand. So there's 2 options, and you can click this little arrow to see large, all the options, and then I can click this little arrow here to see the garden options. But what I do is usually, I'll just hit right here, expand. It just expands both at the same time. So when you get into variations, you want to hit expand. That way you can see. So here's my options for the large flag. I can change the price for the large flag, how many I have
And
in
that's
stock.
this flag here.
Yes.
Okay.
But you also have,
It's the large one.
The
above
garden one.
Those flags,
Okay.
Not the garden one.
and then garden right here, same thing. You can change price, stock quantity, the weight, all that
I'm not
stuff.
touching the weight or anything.
Right. But I'm just saying, if you wanted to, change your price or how many you have in stock, this is where you
Right.
do it.
Okay, yeah, that's where yep, those are the two areas I would be going.
And if you make a change,
And if I was to remove it completely where it's sold out and I can't get it anymore, then where would I remove it?
that's very easy. So when you make changes, though, I need to focus on this for you. When you make a change, you got to hit Save Changes here.
Right?
But even then, it might not be locked in. You always have to come up to the top right and hit Update.
Okay. Okay.
And then you'll see this little spinny thing
And
next
all
to the
that
button.
is being recorded, so I'm not gonna
Yeah.
write it, Cheryl.
So any changes you make, you have to hit Update, or else it won't really lock
no
in.
matter what you're doing.
Yeah, like
Otherwise-
I could go in here, type all this gobbledygook, and if I just go over here and leave the page, sometimes it'll warn you. It'll say right here, changes will not be saved, and I can just hit leave, and it won't save those changes.
Gotcha. Okay. That's for people like me.
Yeah, so you got to make sure when everything's right, you got to hit Update to lock it in, and that makes it public to your visitors.
Okay.
All right. So when you're back here on the page, it's very easy. When you hover over an item, you'll see that these other options show up here. See how that moves with me?
Right.
And trash is the red one. And so if there's something that you don't have anymore, you just hit trash,
goes
and it puts it
away.
in the trash.
Okay, so
Yep.
that's how you take down that. Just hover over it, and if you don't
That's
have
it.
any more and can't get it, trash, and it will disappear.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's it. Simple
Okay.
as that. There, you can pull things back out of the trash can after you delete them, so it's kind of nice, just like on your computer. If you accidentally delete something, you can pull it back until the trash is emptied. So that's good,
Okay.
just in case.
And if I have any issues, I can email you
Of course, yeah.
or text you.
Yeah, email me, text me, whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'll still be around.
Okay. Please. Oh my God.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's
So
the
it's-
basics. If you wanted to do a new item,
Right.
what I would recommend is if it's a flag, especially.
Yep. And that's what
I
I would
would-
concentrate on first, is putting up new
Click on
flags.
an
Right.
existing one and
I would,
modify it?
yeah, I would duplicate. See this last option here? So you've
Wait a
got, when you hover over like Let's Celebrate,
Right.
you got Edit, Quick Edit, Trash, View, and Duplicate. So if I click View, I can actually see what it looks like to customers, So
Right, there it
I
is,
This
right.
is the flag.
Okay. There's the flag. Right.
And then up here, I've got Edit Product because I'm signed in, so I can just hit that. That'll take me back to where we were.
Okay.
Or actually, this is, the product.
Okay. So is this what you're saying? Adding a new flag?
So yeah, if you were
Watch,
adding a new
he's gonna
flag,
show you.
what I would do is go somewhere where there's a similar flag, like if there's a burlap one and you got a new burlap flag, pick one that's a burlap, go over here and hit duplicate.
Oh.
And that'll take us to this page and see how it says burlap, it's summer y'all, copy.
And then you just change the,
Yeah,
yeah.
And I
then
can
you just
say-
change the title.
new flag, whatever it's called,
Right.
whatever
Right,
the new one's
right.
called.
Okay. I don't know.
Flip flop to, I don't know,
Okay.
something.
There you go.
You know?
Perfect.
Yeah, and then you just make sure the description, if anything's changed
Everything's
here.
no. I'm going to keep it the same.
Right, but I'm just saying you could if you wanted to. You could change whatever you want.
modify it, Right, he's just showing you, Cheryl.
Also, you can
I'm
click
sorry.
this. You're fine. There's this. This is the URL to the item, and you probably want to change this too. So, this is where you would also type in like flip flop 2 and hit OK, and that just changes the URL to that item also.
Okay.
Not as important, but still, you want to change the title and then that to pretty much match it.
Okay. So this doesn't change the other flag.
Nope, this is a
It
copy.
just is what this is just adding a new one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, right,
Okay.
The benefit of this is you don't have to type all this in again
No,
because it's already
no.
there. When you go down to variations, same thing. If you hit expand, these options are already here. The price is already there. The stock quantity you can change if you've you got a new flag. Now you've got 16 of these ones.
Oh.
Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
We'll take that back down to 2.
Right. Right.
And then of course it's important to change out the picture. So down here, this is the old picture. This is not your new flip flop
Right,
picture.
Right. That's still on there, but I'm adding another one.
Right. So
Okay.
you want to click on this picture, and then you can select a new file. So you can take one from your computer and upload it. So what you want to do is when you get to this, you can drag files, and what that means is, if I were to pull up on my computer my files here, I could take another picture like this and drag it over here, and if I let go, it'll upload it to your site.
right.
Okay.
Make sense?
So just go to my pictures and
Yeah, if you click this button, it'll do the same thing. It opens this up, and now I can, find a picture and hit open, and it uploads that picture to your site.
okay.
So I'm going to delete that. Delete.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go back just to be clear again. If you click on the picture that's already there, it'll take you to, there's two sections in the product. There's this upload category where you can add a new folder or a new file. Sorry. Or if you click here, media library, you can pick from all the ones that are already on your website.
Now, can I ask a question at this
Of
point?
course.
Can you go to the media library and add flags before you put them into the,
You could, yeah.
it might be easier for you to do it that way.
You can, yeah.
I have no idea how to do that. But,
That's
but I
okay.
can
We'll
learn.
get there next, yeah. So if you want to remove it, you just hit this, and that removes the image. So when you first create a new product, if you weren't copying something, it would be like this, and then you have to click Set Product Image. And this is where you could select a file off your computer, or go here to one that's already uploaded, click on it, set, and now it's there.
Okay.
And then, so the picture's the same for large or garden, so you could put an individual image for each variation, but you don't have to do that if they're the same. Like, this is a burlap one, right?
Yeah.
That says it's summer y'all. So big or small, you don't have separate pictures, so you just keep that.
So you just put one picture up.
Right.
For the big and the small.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if they looked different, like if you had a different color or something, you could actually click here and use a different picture for
Okay.
big versus small.
Okay.
But anyway, and then you lock in your changes, of course, by hitting publish. This says publish, not update, because it's a brand new thing.
Right.
This isn't.
So this is putting it up
not
on the
visible.
site.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. Once you hit publish, then you're good. Oh yeah, and over here you've got your categories. So this one goes under flags and burlap.
Right.
If
If it's
you
just a
wanted
double
to,
applicate, it's not. I would not put it burlap.
yeah,
because
exactly.
It's not a burlap
Then you would
flag.
just uncheck this.
Right.
And
Okay.
it's just a flag.
Okay.
You can add new categories right here. So
Oh,
you can
okay.
say you're going to start selling, I don't know, stickers,
Candles.
pillows.
Say, but I mean, I don't sell them. But just
Yeah,
candles.
you
I
just hit
thought-
candles.
Okay.
Hit enter, and now candles is on here, and it can be in multiple categories. So you're gonna uncheck flag. If you're putting up a candle, you want it under just candles, but you can have something under flags or candles or both or whatever you
Okay.
want to do.
Okay.
It's very flexible. That's about it. That's the basics right there. And then you've got.
I don't need anything real complicated, Kevin.
no.
You know me.
Yeah, you're good. So I'm gonna get out of this without saving it because I don't want to save
Right.
this duplicate.
Right.
So I'm gonna hit leave. Oh, it already saved part of it, so I'm just gonna trash this. There we go. All right. So that's the basic
So
like
if I'm
editing
not sure
one.
of something, I can text you or email,
Yeah.
whatever. And
Definitely. But yeah, products. This is where you're gonna spend most of your time editing products and
pretty much nowhere else because I don't want to disturb the
Pretty much.
shipping and what you've done and set it up
Right.
and
Yeah.
and now Margaret said something about like Cheryl on your front page.
Mm-hmm.
You may not have those flags anymore.
Yeah. Let me go to your front page here. So when you're logged in, you get this black bar across
Yeah,
the top.
see,
But this is
like
your
these.
website.
I think,
Yeah.
believe it or not, I think those are still available.
Nice.
But if for some reason that's not available anymore, or that or what have you,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
How do you change that?
I mean, either.
If you-
I don't want to mess with that, or
That's
or
fine.
do I
If you
just
get a
let
new
you-
picture, what you want is to make a new picture with multiple flags.
Right.
This I think was made by the previous person. I don't think I made this
Ah.
one.
I don't know, Kevin. I think it was a whole new look for you.
Okay, well, you
Yeah,
would know if you would know
I
if
might
you
have.
made it.
I don't know. I might have. I don't.
I think you.
I think I would have made it more symmetrical, but
Yeah.
Okay.
but if you're on the main page here, you can click Edit Page,
Okay.
and then this takes you to this builder, and I'll pull up both at once here. So what I like to do is, if you hit View Page here, you can view the front, and then this is the back side. So you can see right here, Welcome to Flag Lady, and then right here that this is the box where it says Welcome to Flag Lady. And if I want to change that, I can click the little pen right here. That's
Okay.
like your edit button.
Okay.
And now I can change that text, or I can change
like that. I
the
love the way
color.
you have
Like a
it.
font or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I can
Yeah.
click here and make it, green instead.
Right.
Things like that. So there's a lot of options you don't need to worry about. But
No,
if you want to,
no, God,
but if you
no.
want to change text,
No.
it's very easy. This is just like
I'm
a
wondering if I
basic.
should just let you do that. Would
If
it
you
be a problem?
if you want, no, that's fine.
I mean, I don't.
So-
Then I don't have to. What do you think? Then I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, it's up to you.
I think those
Um,
3 flags are still available. I'll have to double check.
Right. So that's text up there. The
That's-
next
yeah.
block down is where this is. It's called the
Yeah, so
slider.
you set all that up.
Yeah. This is called a slider.
Okay.
And so to edit these, you have to go into the Fusion slider, which is like a different section. But this tells you right here that it's the home slider. And this is actually over here.
Yeah, oh no.
So it gets complicated.
No, no, Kevin, no.
Okay. But yeah, if you send me the picture, or if you tell me what you want, tell me I want these 3 flags on a beach background or
Right, and
a
if you
forest
have it a
background.
little bit different than that, then
Yeah,
that's
I
fine.
can-
But I'm pretty sure, because I
I
don't
can
think,
Photoshop
what's her
it.
name, Tracy, I don't think that's what she set up. No.
That's fine. I can Photoshop whatever you want here.
Okay,
And so this is where you would change it, is in the slide.
okay.
So I went to Fusion Slide, Edit Slides, and you could change it here.
I just need to check and make sure those 3 flags are still available.
Right. So I mean, we could change it to any one of these, but for a home slider, you kind of want this horizontal landscape view,
Right.
because then it looks better. Whereas you can tell a small skinny picture wouldn't look as good. You want
Right.
something kind of wide.
Sure.
So I would recommend even putting maybe 4 or 5 flags across. That
Really?
way they would all
Sure.
fit
You don't
better.
think it would look too busy?
No.
I think it could be okay.
Could add at
It
least
depends
one
on
more.
if they kind of go together, or we can make it work. So this section is automatically generated. These are featured products,
Okay.
and I'll show you how to edit that. So when you go down here to products, like I said, this is kind of where you
Okay.
live, right? What you want to do is look for featured. Where is it? Grouped. Oh, I thought it was a category here. Oh, it is the star. That's what it is. So if it's got a star, that means it's featured.
Okay.
And so this one, the wine a little,
Okay,
it's
that's
got a
on
star
there.
next to it, and that's why it's here.
Okay.
So if
okay.
I were to take this off, click the star, and now wine a little is not starred anymore. And if I go here and refresh the page, that one should disappear.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And so if you want to change out the ones displayed here with
I
the
think
price,
that one's discontinued. I don't think that one's not.
Okay. Well, we can.
That one's
Okay.
gone too.
Lot of
So,
Awesome.
but that's what my homework.
So-
That's gonna need.
yeah. So whichever ones you want to show on your front page, you just click the star. Like wine a little is now starred again, and the
Right.
burlap wedding you think is gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
You
I
just
think that one's
unstar
there.
it.
But I'm gonna check.
And we'll just put something else up.
Yeah.
What's next?
I might let you
Valentine's
do.
Day?
That-
Like we
that's
could
not-
just hit
that wouldn't
start
be hard
here.
to do there,
This is
Cheryl.
very easy. Just click the
wouldn't
star.
hurt.
No, let's just watch.
Yep.
So
I-
all you're doing is clicking or
You just click the
clicking
star. Yep. And then it takes a second to load, and then you're
It's
done.
going to show up as a
Okay.
feature.
And now if
okay. Okay. I'll
and,
click on-
uh,
and that's
like-
the featured products. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And so I already had this up, so if I got to hit refresh to make it load again, and now that one's starred. So
Okay. I think that
one's
one's
featured.
gone too. That's okay. I'll get it
You
straight.
can fix that, yeah.
Yep.
Or just let me know. I'm happy to take care of it for you too. I think I have this. Let's see. I think I have it set up to only show 4, but I can double check that here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like I say, the less I have to do.
Featured products. Limit 4. Yeah. So I have it set to only show 4 products at a time. So if
Okay.
you were to
That's
put
fine.
stars on more than 4, it'll still only show 4. But we can change that if you want.
Okay. Yeah. I think 4 looks good, don't you?
That's why I set it there. Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, that's why I set it. And then of course changing text is pretty simple too.
Oh, yeah. That needs to come down. Well, I mean.
So, yeah, so you've got your featured products, and I don't like that when you put your mouse there, it kind of covers what's going on there. So when you put your mouse there, you can't see featured products anymore. So you just gotta work around that, move your mouse around. So under featured products in that code, and the view all products button here, then this is where your text is. See all that? The summer, fall, winter shows. See all that little
I
text?
know, and I guess I should take those down,
So,
shouldn't I?
and I'll show you how real quick. So when you hover, you got these 4 buttons. This is the trash. This one is to like save it. This is to duplicate it, and this is to edit. So the left
Okay.
one is the one you use the most to edit. It's a little ink pen.
Right.
That's what that little symbol is. So if you click that, it takes you here, and you can just scroll down a little bit, and this is a text editor, just like a very simple.
So you clicked edit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I clicked edit, and so now, is this still happening, or is this last year?
No.
No,
No.
it's not.
There's nothing yet.
Okay,
That's from.
might be last year, right?
Yeah.
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 Or this year. Or, yeah, it is 2021 now. All right. So we can delete all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because-
Pungo's already canceled.
Oh wow, for this year.
Yeah.
So what you can do here is just type,
I just think it's.
coming soon, or
Yeah.
schedule coming soon.
Yeah. I guess. Shoot. At the rate I'm going.
So you see how the text is over to the left? It's just a very simple editor here. If you're on this line and
So
you
you're
click this
adding
one,
that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I
Okay.
hit center, and so now it'll show instead of this, it's just gonna show this schedule
Okay.
coming soon. Oh, I was pressing buttons. Sorry. I was resting my hands. So if I hit save here,
All right.
this doesn't actually lock in the changes yet. You still have to go up top and hit update. And now, after that's done spinning, this little spinny ball, then if I go here and refresh, then it'll show up what I typed in. Winter shows.
Schedule
Oh.
coming soon.
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks a little funny with that gray text. Might have to change that real quick. Alright, so this... I forgot I have it 2 columns, that's why it looks a little funny. But I can
In the big
select
bold
this.
black, I guess you're saying.
Yeah. You can select it and change the color. I think white would be more visible. And I can make it bold. And then hit update. There's another button here too. It does the same thing as this one up top.
Okay.
That way maybe it looks a little better. Takes a minute loading sometimes.
Oh,
Okay.
that looks good. I like that.
So that's not bad. And then when you start adding things, you can actually, put your schedule in like it had before. So it'll look better.
Okay.
So is that making sense so
yes,
far? It's I
it
try to
is,
keep
but
it
it's
simple.
all-
Well,
it's
and
all-
the good part about this is you're going to get a copy of this,
Yep.
Cheryl. So
Yep,
you
I've
can't
been
don't have to remember it all right now.
You
Yep.
don't, huh?
Nope.
And like
I'll cut
Margaret
out-
said, Cheryl, if you've got any questions, you can either email Kevin or,
Or
you
call
may
me.
not consume it all once you go over there.
Yeah. It's just like learning anything, it takes repetition. So
Right.
yep, the more you get in there and do it, the better it'll get.
Right. And I think this may motivate me more
Sure.
to get my website rather than just leaving some of these because
Mm-hmm.
like I say, when the shows are going, it just he'll tell you I'm just constantly going, and
I totally
and
understand.
this gets neglected. So now that I know what I'm doing,
Mm-hmm.
or I will hopefully eventually with Art with his help,
Mm-hmm.
I mean some of those flags I have them, but I can't get them anymore. They're discontinued. So.
Yeah. That's where you just need to make sure when you sell out that you can go in here and change them to 0 or hit the trash to make them off the website.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that's-
so,
Now
That's
to
easy.
add other products, because you've got, besides flags, you have other things. too.
yeah,
So you
but see,
have
I'm
those
not. I
signs and
haven't
stuff that-
signs and
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to do that, you would just click products to take you
Right.
to that list, right?
Mhm.
And there we go. It's being a little slow. And then right up here next to products, it says add new.
add new.
Okay.
Oh, it disappeared on me. Where'd it go? Oh, because it wants me to update. I'm just going to update so it gets out of my way here. Updating in the background. Okay. Let's go back. Products. Oh, here it is. Add new, import, export. But you just hit add new.
Add new. Okay.
And this will take you to like a new blank canvas. Because we
Right,
didn't
this is like
duplicate.
a new application, kind of like.
Yeah,
okay.
it's a totally new page. So here is where you would write your, what did you say? you
Okay,
had?
signs.
Signs. Oh, caps lock. Sign with parrot. I don't know. I'm just
Yeah,
making
there you
something
go.
up.
Right,
So
whatever.
you would type in your description here
Okay.
of the sign. And then over here, you could add a category. So I could just hit category here, sign. And you hit enter and it just shows up on the list here and it's already checked.
Okay.
And then I could go down here and set a product image. And this shows me the ones that are already on the site, but if I want to upload, I click here and select a file.
Right.
And we're
then
going
go
to
to
say,
the file,
yep.
pick out a picture,
Mm-hmm.
and send it.
Exactly. So I'm going to hit open,
Okay.
You have a bunch
hit
of them, so-
uploads. This can take a minute depending on your internet speed. And you'll see this blue bar. And then when it's done, it should show. Oh, this type of file not permitted. I forgot that's a special kind of file that I did there. But that's all right. We don't need to worry about it for now. This is just for an example. So
Okay.
you would upload your picture here, and we'll just click this because. So it sets the image, and then down here, simple product. So with a sign, there's only one size. There's not like different sizes of the same one.
There's different designs,
There's different.
Right.
like different sayings.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if you have one with a parrot, there's just one. There's not like
Okay,
a small parrot,
yeah.
large parrot.
Well, she's
Right,
got
right,
different-
right,
well, she
right.
does have different size signs,
Yeah.
Right.
but for
So
example,
this is
all the shelf sitters are all the same size, so you would
With different sayings on them.
right.
right. Well, they'd still be separate products then.
Yes,
So
they would be different.
so they'd still be a simple product. So the different, what I'm getting at is simple product versus variable product. Simple means there's just one type. So it's like there's this sign, with that saying on it, and that's it.
Okay.
Right, correct.
If variations means there's different colors with the same
Right,
with
color
the same,
backgrounds, and they do have different, but I always use black. So
Right.
it's going to be the same sign,
Well,
black background,
Right.
but a different saying.
think of T-shirts. If you want the same saying, but I want a black background versus a white background, but it's the same decal,
Right.
then you would probably do a variable product, and then you could tell them, pick your color of T-shirt. So here's the
Okay.
design, but pick your color.
Right. So simple would mean the same thing.
Simple is
Variable
just there's
means
just
different
one.
colors. A variable, you have
Yeah.
a variety.
Yeah, simple is a Big Mac, and variations means there's different sizes of Big Macs, or there's different colors of Big Macs.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
like, so you can make it more complicated. So most years right now, your flags, they're variable because they have two sizes.
And your
Right.
signs are gonna be,
Signs are more simple,
they
right?
can be variable though.
They
You
can.
have-
They can. I
you
mean,
have
the
some
shelf
big ones
sitters.
And you have the shelf sitters.
Yeah,
so-
they
Oh,
can. It just
okay.
depends on what I put up.
Gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
for a simple, if it's just a sign, you just type in the price right here. Whatever it is,
Okay.
say $30. And the shipping is all default. You don't have
Okay.
to worry about any of that stuff. And you put the
So
picture,
if
and
if
you're
I'm
done.
doing signs, Kevin,
Mhm.
all right, and I got all different types of signs,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, then okay, there's, like I say, for the shelf sitters, they're all the same color,
Mm-hmm.
all the same size, just a different saying. Okay, those, but then I have another sign that's a nautical sign, different size,
Mm-hmm. Right.
different size. So would these all be under variable? I mean,
Not really. They'd be separate products.
they're totally separate products.
Yeah.
So that would be simple,
Yes.
as long as each sign, even though they're like the shelf sitter versus the nautical one, as long as the shelf sitters are all one color, all one size, just a different saying, that's simple.
I would put simple because you're going to be picking it based on what it says.
Right, that's correct.
You know what I mean?
That's correct. And the nautical one will be picked. That'll be the same thing.
And you
It-
have
it won't
signs
be.
that are reversible too.
Oh, I'm not putting those up.
Oh, you're not.
No,
Mm.
no. Those
In
aren't
other
going
words,
up. Those are too heavy.
It's really two signs in
Yeah,
one.
they are. But no, those
Nice.
are too heavy to ship.
Okay.
I see,
No,
okay.
no, those will stay in the stores. So,
Okay.
All right.
yeah,
Well, if you get if you get stuck or get lost on it, just give me a call because
Okay.
I'm still going to be around.